Welcome. We are your hosts, Chris and Tammy.
In this podcast, we dive into the mindset for networking strategies and skills you'll need to build a solid foundation to build a global business.
We've built a multi-million-dollar business and have mentored thousands of people around the globe in the last 25 years.
Number one was self-awareness. It's recognizing the emotion in real time. That's what emotional, intelligent people do really well. They understand how feelings impact their thoughts and their behaviors. They're very in the moment and very conscious of that. They acknowledge their strengths and their weaknesses, and they practice mindfulness and self-reflection constantly. And when you're aware of your emotions, you gain control over them instead of letting them control you. How many times have you been in situations where you're just out of control, right? So you got to think of the things that are going to keep you grounded. What are the things that you can do, which you're going to learn through this whole course? What can you do to keep you grounded, to keep you really focused and self-aware? And when you're in the moment, that's when you're really, really aware of it.
I completely agree. The next point is self-regulation, folks. You know, staying calm under pressure, I know that it is easier said than done. But that is a really important skill that you can work on. And trust me, in the time and age that we live in today, there's unlimited amount of opportunities for you to really test that and practice staying calm under pressure. Control impulsive reaction. You know, sometimes there will be things that will occur. People will say things, situation may happen that you didn't plan for. And it's to control those impulsive reaction that can really change the complete environment that might be created otherwise. Use healthy coping strategy. Again, it's to understand that there's always different ways to look at things and finding strategies on how to cope, how to create healthy way to cope with whatever situation you may come across. And the last point here is adapt to change with ease. This is something that we need to really evolve into, especially in today's time. Changes happen so quickly. Things that we've never heard about before are now mainstream, and and things are changing all the time. And it's very easy to react, but to adjust to change with ease could make a complete transformation on the end result that you're looking at. It could be your personal growth, it could be your finances, it could be your relationship, whatever that is. And that's our goal here is self-regulation is something that is so important that we'll certainly expand on as we move forward. Here's another one that's very important, folks, is empathy. You know, read and interpret emotions accurately. These are things that we want to help you work on because it is so important and it will take you so far in life. Show genuine care and concerns. This is, again, the empathy part of doing business or in a relationship or parenting or whatever it is people, you can see the takeaway here is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that's where this comes from, right? Adjust communication style based on others' emotion. If you're able to read someone's emotion and you know the body language, body's expression, the word they use, how they pronounce the words, there are so many aspects that as you evolve in the way to understand the communication style, again, it is such a powerful tool to be able to help someone or motivate someone or encourage someone to move forward in line to what they desire.
Another trait is they have incredible social skills. They communicate clearly and effectively with people. They resolve conflicts peacefully. How many times, Chris, were you and I in situations where we had to help team members going through a lot of conflict within their organization, and that you don't want to implode, right? So you have to guide people. They build trust and rapport easily. They inspire and influence people constantly. So they have incredible social skills. So really working on that is such a bonus when you're doing business. And if you want to build a thriving team, really work on this if you need to have some practice in this area. And yeah, because great relationships are built on not built on words alone. They're built on trust, understanding, connection. For example, if you're dealing with two team members that are in conflict, they're arguing. The key is not to take anybody's side, but to listen to them and to hear both sides, to have a clear
To be
understanding.
objective. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. To have a clear understanding, as Stephen Covey, the book Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, they talk about that. Understand first before you're understood, and then you tend to resolve things after the connection is happening, the communication is happening, and when you really understand what that person is really thinking, because often people just make assumptions, right? Building strong social skills is very important.